One project done. About 125 more to go.
Boy, take a chance, will you let me ride? I could be the best thing in your life. Baby, let's take a drive, take a drive.
Alright guys, today is Windows part 2. So we've done the two behind me. Now we're doing the hatch windows from the bedrooms. The port one was leaking, so we needed to do something about this. And yeah, I've removed the first one and it's a lot harder than those big windows. So I'm going to show you on the second one so that you can see what I'm doing.
I'm winning. I guess I keep touching the gold without even trying. I'm feeling the weight of the blade and its force, but I won't stop having fun. I'm feeling fine. Tonight's the night. No one in sight. I'm winning this thing. Alright. Place your bet on me. I'm winning this 1, 2, 9. I'm blinded by your headline. The race is on hold, on tight. I ain't gonna lose this fight. I'm winning.
Time for Jan to take those windows to VIP plastic while I make lunch. The itinerary is the same, dingy ride down the inlet and then a short walk to the shop.
I think I've already divorced.
Alright, it's lunchtime now and I am starving, but it's so hot. There's no way I'm gonna cook something right now. So I'm just gonna make a quick salad for lunch. It's gonna be very simple, but it's mine and Jan's favorite. Alright, so first thing first, I'm chopping a mango. So it's gonna be a sweet and savory dish. I don't know if that's the way you say it in English, but yeah. Those mangoes they're okay. They're just starting to be in season, so not the absolute best, but mango is always so delicious. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so I also have a bit of rice already. When I cook grain, I always cook too much so that I've got a bit of grains for the entire week. So rice, mango. What do you pair mango with? Avocados. Source of protein, I bought some shrimps. Now, a little bit of garlic. Lemon juice. Then salt and pepper, some chili flakes, tiny bit of sesame oil, and I think we're good to go. Give it a good stir, and that's ready. Can't wait. Here's the recipe in case you are interested. I often change a bit the dressing between lime and lemon or changing the oil that I use, but this is roughly what I do. If you try it, let us know what you think in the comments below. It's time to clean that hatch behind me. which is going to be quite painful. And also, I don't really have enough acetone, I think. And for these, because the frame is aluminium, we can't really use the orbital sander, so I really have to do everything by hand. So I need quite a bit of acetone, so I don't know how far I'm going to get, but we'll try. We had a show in the inlet. This is the Indonesian Navy newest, largest sail training ship. She's named Bima Suci after a Javanese hero. It's a beautiful ship and it acts as a floating ambassador for Indonesia, paying courtesy visit to port and events around the world. It's quite funny to have an Indonesian ship. I think it's a sign. Final item on the list for today. So in the middle of the cockpit we have this pole which is used for a seat, but we actually don't really use it. So what we wanted to do is turn it into a table. So we bought everything that we needed, but as always nothing fit together, so I have to make a few adjustments. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. For this job, I will be using a sheet of aluminium to connect the table to the swivel. In order to mark up where I need to drill the holes for the table, I'm getting creative a bit. I've inserted bolts that are too small for the holes and then added some blue tack on them. Hopefully, when I put the aluminium on it and then lift it up, the bolts will come with, giving me a markup of where I need to drill. Time to drill. After that, I just need to drill on my marks, which is never that easy on a moving boat, but it's manageable. Let's just pray that my marks up are correct, I guess. And they are! Now I need to position the swivel in the center and again mark up where I need to drill the holes for it, which is easier as the bolt is going through. And drill again. After checking it actually fits, I am using some Teff gel between the steel washer and the aluminium plate, just because it's not the same material, and securing everything together. Time to assemble everything together. hoping everything fits. We have a table.
Let me get a beer.
I can sit here, I can put you on the table, and yeah, we can have drinks.
Let me get a beer.
This is cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Table. Nice. I'm happy. One project done. About 125 more to go. The really nice thing about this setup is that we can remove the table and put the seat back, and that's very useful because we actually do use the seat when we do a crossing or a night sail. Before I finish this video, I just wanted to show you one more thing that we are doing. We are getting a new water maker, which we have received and we are in the process of installing, but I'll show you all of that in a separate video. With the water maker, that means that we are independent when it comes to electricity and water. But there's one last thing that means that we can't leave fully remote, and that's cooking gas. I mean, there is no way that's ever going to change, so all we can do is try and reduce our consumption. Just to give you the full picture, we have 3 gas bottles on board, and with one we can last about 1 month. So that means that we have 3 months of independence on the boat. We bought a 12-volt oven, and that's going to allow me to cook a bit more in the oven, a bit less on the stove, and that's going to reduce our consumption slightly. All of that to say that this is what I'm doing now. I'm just finding a place for this oven and running the cables to the battery, so I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. Right, so I've chosen this position for it, and when I say chosen, I didn't really have a choice. We would have wanted to have it on the other side of the kitchen, so here, but then you have to run a lot of cables, hide them somewhere. It's a bit of a pain. Rather than if I put it here, then I can just drill a hole in the back here, and that's going to go under the sofa, and I can run the cable to the battery. Okay, so I'm just finishing this off with a bit of resin to protect the wood. I don't think I necessarily have to, but to be honest, I needed to prepare some resin for the wood block that's gonna help maintain the water maker in place, and like it's so easy, so I might as well just do it. Okay, so you're gonna get a sneak peek into our water maker system, but don't get too excited. Nothing is really installed and nothing works. It's just like we put everything into that sofa just to check that everything would fit. But yeah, we're doing this next, so I'll show you next time. I'll put everything back in context for you. So this is our sofa. On one side we have the batteries, in the middle the water tanks, on the other side we'll have the water maker. I've positioned the oven in the galley, the kitchen, and on the other side where the batteries are, we have one switch that is free, and I'm just gonna run the cables from the oven to that switch. I have clamped the correct terminals on both cables, and now I'm connecting the negative and the positive. Last thing to do, label that cable so that I don't confuse it in this entire mess of cables. Okay, I think everything is plugged now. All I have to do is test it, I guess. Put the fuse in. I've put a fuse size 15 because that's what is recommended. Just need to turn on the oven and see if it works. Okay, that's working. Let's go have a look on the batteries. I'm so glad it's working. According to the batteries, the consumption is about 10 amps on startup at least, which is what I expected. It's supposed to be between 8 and 10. Alright, seems to be working. It's drawing about 8 amps. Tonight I'll probably cook something in the oven, see how it works. I'll test it in the next couple of weeks with different recipes and things like this, and I'll give you my opinion. If you're interested, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll mention it in a future video. And if you have any comments, or if you have the same oven or a similar one and you want to let me know what you cook in it, drop us a comment down below. In the meantime, have a lovely day and see you next time. Bye!